Yeah, fourth time's the charm, right? Yeah, I keep trying this, and I keep failing. So I'm just going to go through this real quick and try my hard. Not really try my hardest. I'm not in a great mood. But anyway. Crew EP362, overall job, explore Polis and learn about it. Codename Gray, job boss, friends Rose, yellow, enemies tan. Other good at problem solving, weighing pros and cons, and thinking of all possibilities to find the best outcome. Has a short fuse but can at least hold in for a while. Doesn't like 10 because he's, quote, disrespectful and never listens to what I say. If I'm going a bit too fast for you, you can always just pause it and read. Codename Rose, job manager, friends gray, pink, enemies none, other friendly and can tell people what to do without forcing it hard. Yes, I'm doing it at 7 a.m. Codename yellow, job repairman, friends gray, banana, enemies orange, other takes her job very seriously and gets annoyed by orange as he, quote, doesn't work that hard. She likes that banana always listens to her rants about orange. I should probably stop talking in between, shouldn't I? Codename Orange, job repairman, friends red banana, enemies yellow gray. Other is pretty common, will only do a job if needed, and thinks yellow is, quote, too harsh on me. Codename Tan, job electrician engineer, friends pink, cyan, tan, lil pink, cyan, tan, R, lil, tan, enemies gray. Other likes and hates everyone here except pink, mostly doesn't get along with gray because she is, quote, too serious, a bit harsh, and doesn't know what's good for the crew. Has a collection of self-defense weapons like guns and knives and is Pink's boyfriend. Codename Lil 10, job none, friends everyone, enemies none. Other very playful and can get in the way sometimes, but mostly harmless and pure. Codename Banana, job cook, friends orange, yellow, enemies none. Other very I was very bad at typing this. A very good chef and mostly makes banana flavored things but can make other stuff if you were to ask nicely. Likes orange and yellow and can help both if they are fighting. If you were to have a bad day or have something on your mind, he will listen through the whole story without any judgment showing. Codename Black, job janitor, friends none, enemies black, other depressed but will appreciate if you tried to help. No suicidal thoughts, just plain sadness. Hard to get a read on what he's thinking and mostly prefers to sweep, mop, or wipe down stuff other than any other job. Codename Brown, job janitor, friends lime, enemies none. Other will try to engage in conversation if he's cleaning where you are and thinks things thoroughly. If you ask him something, he would take his time to answer no matter the question. Will take any cleaning job you give him no matter how risky. Yes, please don't kill me. It is a coincidence that brown and black are the janitors. I just went through the colors on Among Us. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Codename Lime, Jug, Gardener, friends brown, cyan, enemies white, other, an extreme extrovert who absolutely loves her job, highly friendly, and some people say that she's too friendly, which sounds weird now that I say it out loud. Codename Cyan, Gardener, friends tan, lime, tan R, enemies none. Other, a teenager interning here for some extra money, or so she thinks, because when I wrote this, I was an idiot and couldn't figure out and forgot what an internship was for, the hour that I wrote this. Will do what she needs to do and would rather eat in one room alone than be in the cafeteria. She likes to draw and listen to music. Codename Maroon, job explorer, friends pink, brown R, maroon R, enemies everyone except pink. Other, your stereotypical cowboy, always carrying a fully loaded revolver and knife with him. Doesn't really doesn't really like people except Pink because he's very paranoid and won't say why because, quote, I won't tell you. He doesn't really know why and no one can guess, but he likes Pink for a charm that no one can identify what it is. Oh, look, it's Pink. No name Pink, job explorer, friends tan, maroon, rose, little tan, tan R, enemies none. Other friendly but will get serious when need be, has a certain charm that everyone likes, but no one knows what it is. The hazmat suit can be drenched in lava, but will leave the wearer unharmed, and is Tan's girlfriend. Codename Red Job Navigation, friends orange, enemies none other, a chill guy, and is kinda serious with his job as the people can't get back on a transport pod if he isn't. Likes orange because of their similar personalities let them get along quite well. Codename White Job Doctor, friends none, enemies none other. Shine will ask questions but quickly, and will normally be quite mumbly, but people respect that fact and try to answer the questions even if they can't really hear her. Codename Green Job Security, friends blue, enemies none other. Takes her job seriously enough to stop someone from doing anything wrong. There are no laws in space or on Polis, but there are laws at HQ and heavy rules on the scale or on Polis, so she just follows those. Codename Blue, job security, friends green, enemies none other, takes job very seriously and will not allow any rule breaking, and will give heavy punishments for them. Doesn't mind Green's way of handling these problems, but likes to have her around and be extra efficient with finding anyone breaking the rules. Codename Coral, job scientist, friends white, enemies none other, a curious person who likes their job for that reason and will study a small thing for days on end, only with breaks to eat, sleep, or go to the bathroom. Workaholic. Eh. Codename Purple, job navigation, friends none, enemies red. Other gets annoyed by red because they never work hard and don't seem to care. She will most of the time be calming down somewhere away for a day and come back, but then just leave after 2 days out of frustration, leaving Red to do a lot more work than she realizes. Alright, I'm done with that section. I'm gonna go take a break real quick. Alright, here we are again. That was a lot better. You can tell my voice was different because that was like a 4-minute break. Stations: Polis, purple radioactive snowy planet with many lava pits, mountains, chasms, and many earthquakes. This is a planet that the explorers investigate, in which they bring back info and samples to the scientists at HQ. The Skeld, the space station for main research and living, where the navigators stay, scheduling the arrival and departure of the transport pods used for transport. And MIRA HQ is out of date, far, so ignore that. MIRA HQ floor 362, the headquarters of the MIRA Space Company, where most scientists stay to study what the explorers found and brought back. Rules/laws/ heavily enforced rules. Really just put the entire law here, but no hurting others, no leaving people behind except if you have no choice. Don't ignore protocol, no harassment of any kind, no bullying, no killing, no stealing. If someone steals your stuff, who can take it back as long as you can prove it's yours. If you are found to have seen someone doing something wrong and told no one, you'll be punished, also known as see someone say something, or else. You must flush the toilet. Don't take food from the kitchen. Don't take paperwork of any kind, medical equipment, or lab equipment from the rooms they should be in. In general, don't take silverware from the cafeteria/kitchen. Medicine does not count if needed. No leaving your work spot for 30 minutes except when you need to calm down, are eating, need medical help, are sleeping, going to the bathroom, or going home for the 2 weeks after working for a month. The exceptions to this are if you're an explorer, your workspace is all over the station or any area/planet you are told to explore. If you're a janitor, your workspace is all over any station but nowhere else. If you're a repairman, your workspace is all over every station. Schedule: the scheduled 24-hour days, Mondays, Saturdays, Wednesdays. This isn't army time. 6. Wake up. 6:30. Shower. 7. Eat breakfast. 8. Start jobs on Polis. 12. Eat lunch. 13. Continue jobs on the Skeld. 17. Free time. 22. Sleep. MIRA HQ, floor 362. 24-hour days, Sundays. Did I fix that? Ain't right. Anyway, ignoring that. 6. Wake up. 6:30. Shower. 7. Eat breakfast. 8. Tell scientists what you know at MIRA HQ. I don't get it. 12. Eat lunch. 13. Continue jobs at MIRA HQ. 17. Free time. 22. Fall asleep. This gets ignored if there's an emergency. The skilled. Wait for doors. Wait for 10 to crawl through the vents into electrical and fix the wires. Reactor, run to the exit and wait for the janitors to stabilize it. If not, make an emergency return to MIRA HQ. Don't leave anyone behind unless necessary. O2, run to the exit, wait for the gardeners to fix it. If the alarms don't stop, make an emergency return to MIRA HQ. Don't leave anyone behind unless necessary. Lights, wait for 10 to fix the wires. Communication, wait for 10 to fix the disk/device. Whatever it's called. MIRA HQ, floor 362. Even past me knew what they were doing. Lights, wait for 10 to fix the wires. Communication, wait for 10 to fix the disk/device. O2, run to the exit and wait for the gardeners to fix it. If the alarms don't stop, make an emergency evacuation to the floor below. Don't leave anyone behind unless necessary. Reactor, run to the exit and wait for the janitors to stabilize it. If not, make an emergency evacuation to the floor below and don't leave anyone behind. By the way, don't leave anyone behind, the last one there, and up. I wrote all of that in like 2 hours and like 3 a.m. a few months ago. So yeah, it wasn't very great, but I did pretty well for that. Anyway, just fun fact there. The imposter incident. I'm not sure if I want to actually go through this whole thing. On November 28th, 2350. Yes, that's when I chose to make this. Mira discovered 19 living creatures on Polis. They were made of some kind of slime and had no real organs or bone structure. They only had a pouch and tube that acted like a stomach and esophagus. Don't know why I didn't say that. But it took a while for them to digest anything, about 4 days. They were peach-colored and had glowing red eyes and normally laid flat on floors and walls. Most even had teeth when they walk. They either roll around or sprout legs and walk as if any humanoid would. I forgot how terrible this drawing looked. That's actually quite hideous. Anyway, when Maroon and Pink found one rolling around, it morphed into a perfect replica of Maroon. But with the brain of the creature, Maroon opened fired on it, but the bullets didn't even go past its clothes as if they were made of the same substance as its body. It got scared and tried to run away, but Pink was able to follow it and chased it into a cave where she found it to sink into a wall. She took a step into the cave and felt the floor squish under her feet. Maroon arrived shortly after as Ping was faster than him for some reason, and said that the floor could be unstable and they should inform Gray before going in there. When they arrived back, they told Gray what they had found. I'll be honest here. I might do this in a different video, but I do not have the mental capacity to read all this. So, here's this part. Alright, here's here. Alright, on to here. You know these pictures, right? Was first killed by Real Maroon after a walk towards him in the cafeteria. Sign Imposter was killed quickly after revealing itself in the cafeteria, like a fool. Bang was found in the bed, squirting little 10 and 10 mimic before escaping. The smartest and most sinister mimic of them all. Lime was found in O2, light fighting Real Lime. Black Imposter was found dead in storage after Real Black killed it. Blue was found on the balcony with the lights off, pretending to be dead. Gray was found on a dashboard dog blocking anyone from leaving. Brown Imposter was found in the reactor, pretending to fix it. Dan Imposter was found with painting mimic in the bed, scorning little Dan. Rose Imposter was found in the cafeteria with the lights off, singing and dancing on a table. Banana Imposter was found in the kitchen, starting a small fire. Orange Imposter was found on the balcony, eating Blue Mimic's corpse. should probably put a warning. I forgot it. I forgot I added that. Anyway. Yellow imposter was found with gray mimic on the dropship. Coral imposter was found in the reactor during the meltdown. One imposter was found in the medical bay with the lights out, crying in the corner. Imposter was found in locations hiding around the corner. Green imposter found Zord sending out mini versions of themselves to kill others. Alright, another break here. Alright, what was nothing for you was like 5 minutes for me. Why? Because I was listening to music, that's why. I was just listening to one song. Anyway, crew PR363, overall job contained radiation on bullets, so it's safe for the EP362 team to explore. Codename 10R, job radiation controller, electrician, engineer. Friends tan, pink, cyan, orange are red are banana are little tan are enemies gray. ERT361, which don't worry about them, those don't matter. Other like 10 but more serious at her job. When she's off the job she acts more like pink. Does not like the ER361 team because they won't think they are better than the rest of us. Codename Lil 10R, job radiation controller, friends everyone, enemies none, other takes job seriously. Why am I getting notifications? Other takes job seriously and can help look in nooks and small holes. Dear dear. Codename Red R, job radiation controller / communication. Friends orange are banana are tan are enemies none. Other takes her job seriously and is very observant. Lost one horn on a cave when she fell and tripped off thick. Codename Blue are radiation controller / police. Like is it really a police? No. Force of the law. Yes. Friend sign are enemies none. Other takes job seriously and is pretty loose with the rules, but is hard on certain rules about cleanliness. She is a neat freak. Codename Orange R, job radiation controller / excavator. That word that I forgot how to say. Excavator. Friends 10 are red are banana are enemies none. Other takes job seriously, a lovable, clumsy idiot who likes to try to help but fails most of the time. He once tried to hammer a nail with a nail. If you get that reference, well, you get that reference. I forgot that all the ones I've covered. Anyway, codename Green R, job radiation controller police. Friends Lime R. Fun fact that I had someone else do this for me because I couldn't think of one. Then I shortened it down. Enemies none other take job seriously. Green R is a man of contradictions. He is confident but haunted by his past. He is very smart. He largely prefers to speak only with Limer. Thank you, dear father, for that. Codename Pink R, job radiation controller. Friends Rose R, Coral R, enemies none. Other takes job a bit less seriously than the rest. Likes to have staring contests with Coral R with the third eye they both have. The third eye can be closed, but has no need for blinking. It also can. Don't worry about the clicking. That's me fidgeting. And it also can be seen through when the other two eyes are closed. He is very caring for the crew and even the EP362 crew. Codename Yellow R, radiation controller / excavator. Friends white R, red R, black R, banana R, enemies none. Takes job seriously. Had a rough relationship with banana R, but after an encounter with word that I forgot how to pronounce for long, complicated reasons. It fixed. Oh yeah, right. Leaky. That's kind of stupid how I think about it. He fixed the issue and is Banana R's boyfriend. Just putting it simply, he's a terrible person. Codename Black R, job radiation controller slash janitor. Friends white R, yellow R, enemies none. Other takes job seriously, aspires to be like Gray, but can't quite figure out how. Makes dumb choices thinking they will help in the long run when they don't. Codename White R, radiation controller slash medic. Friends yellow R, black R, enemies none. Other takes job like it's a joke and likes to hang out with friends. The dark type likes the color white because it looks ghostly. The dark black likes dark black light environments. You have to be on your toes all the time because he'll hide behind a corner and jump scare you for fun. Codename Purple R, job radiation controller communication. Friends none, enemies none. Other takes job seriously, but when off the job is a party person, a theater kid, if you will. Makes everything fun in some way by turning it into a game or making jokes that are mostly bad, but still there. Codename Brown R, job radiation controller slash janitor. Friends Maroon R and Maroon. Enemies none. Other takes job seriously, gets hot easily, so only is the what? The only person with a suit that can come off properly. When working or doing something that requires protection, that isn't street clothes. Street clothes. I'm not walking around naked, that's not what I was implying. Codename Cyan R, job radiation controller. Friends 10R, blue R. Enemies none. Other takes job more seriously than even gray R and rose R combined. He is his work and will stop at nothing to get his goal. He is chaos and containment personified. More references there. Codename Lime R, job radiation controller. Friends green R, enemies none. Other. No one knows how they think or act. He does his job with lifeless movements, working with a barely moving mannequin. Green R seems to have proper conversations with Limar, even though he never talks. I couldn't help myself but then do that. Anyway, codename Rosar, also terrible person. Job radiation controller slash manager. Friends pink R, coral R. Enemies none. Other takes job like it's a joke and is normally rude and sassy to anyone other than or when they're near pink R or coral R, or to anyone higher than he is. In his own words. Codename Banana R, job radiation controller slash health. Not Friends red R, tan R, orange R, yellow R, little tan R, enemies none. Other takes job seriously. And the blah 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 blah. Is yellow R's girlfriend, very caring for everyone. Codename Lil Banana R, job radiation controller. Friends Lil Tan R, Lil Tan Banana R, enemies none. Other doesn't really care for job, quiet and obedient, keeps to herself mostly. Here it is. The funny thing about that is Lil Banana R wasn't there for a while, and then was added like a week before the channel came up, so it just seems weird on why they look so different compared to everything else, because they were made completely different. Anyway. Codename Gray R, job radiation controller slash boss. Friends 10 R, 10, enemies none. Other takes job seriously like 10 and 10 R. Likes 10 and 10 R for fashion reasons, but also would love to be more like them, but can't seem to be that. He's almost the opposite, but tries to fit in anyway. Codename Coral R, radiation controller slash main scientist. Friends Pink R, Rose R, enemies none. Other takes job seriously, likes to have staring contests with Pink R with the third eye. They both have the third eye. It's literally copy and pasted. You don't need to hear that again. Codename Maroon R, job radiation controller. Friends Maroon Brown R, enemies none. Takes job seriously, is quite shy, indecisive, and very apologetic. Alright, I'm gonna take another break. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna try to be a bit fast. Oh, hi, Giga. How you doing? Stations, Polis, Purple Radioactive Snowy Planet, blah, blah, blah. In HQ, floor 363, the headquarters of the MIRA Space Company, where the team go back to relax after a job is done. Rules that this actually really is just mostly the same, except for here. So, no leaving the group for over 30 minutes, except when you are at MIRA HQ or going over 2 weeks after working for a month. Schedule. All days of the week, MIRA HQ, 24-hour days, 6 wake up, 6:30 shower, 7 eat breakfast, 8 stop breakfast, 12 eat lunch, 11 stop lunch. That's the wrong way around. 22 sleep. It's ignored if there's an emergency. Oh look, emergencies. Wow, I'm losing my mind. MIRA HQ, floor 363, lights, wait for 10 hour to fix the wires, communication, wait for 10 hour to fix the device. You can tell I was running low on patience while writing this. O2, run into the exit, wait for the janitors to fix it. If the alarms don't stop, make an emergency evacuation to the floor below. Don't leave anyone behind unless necessary. Reactor, run to the exit and wait for the janitors to stabilize it. If not, make an emergency evacuation to the floor below. Don't leave anyone behind unless necessary. Now this is completely different here. The monster files. This is where things take a huge turn, so get some water or something. Type basics. Basics can be killed as easily as a normal human, but do not contract diseases, starve, die of thirst, or be crushed, nor do they have any bones anyway. They are contained on floor negative... What happened over there? Oh, that's what. It's right. On floor negative 53 in a large 9-meter tall, that sounds wrong, concrete labyrinth with 5 by 3 meter rooms to rest in around the place. They are tested and monitored on floor negative 52. These creatures are made in 3 ways. 1, the creatures obviously made to create basic 3s that will grow up over 20 years before turning into a basic 1 or basic 2, which we'll get into. 2, a person gets injected with the BA5 chemical. That person will transform over 3 months. If you don't see what the BA chemical is, I can't help you here. It's very uncreative. Basic 1. The males of this type with leather-like skin and dripping black holes for eyes. They can see quite well in many lighting conditions. They're quite clumsy and will weakly attack people who come too close or pose a threat. Type basic 2. The females of this type with leather-like skin, black dripping holes for eyes. They can see quite well in many lighting conditions. They are quite clumsy and will weakly attack. Female who pose a threat. If anyone leaves them alone, they will treat them kindly, though. Basic 3. The children of this type. With leather-like skin and wrapping holes for eyes, they don't see well in dark lighting conditions. They're quite very clumsy, that ain't right, and will normally surround people and show clear interest. If a person poses a threat, they will run away and hide. Type Shadow. Shadows can be killed almost as easily as a normal human. Oh gosh. Almost as easily as a normal human, but do not contract diseases, starve, die of thirst, or be crushed, nor do they have any bones. They are contained on floor negative 55 in a large 9-meter tall metal labyrinth with 5 by 3 rooms to rest in. They are tested and monitored on floor negative 54. These creatures are made in 3 ways. 1. Shadow 1 or Shadow 2. Person gets injected with the 5HA chemical over 4 months. Time 1. Type Shadow 1, the males of this type, with Vanta black skin, which I had to search up to make sure it was actually useful here, and glowing white goopy eyes. They are masters at living in the dark. They have large awareness of their surroundings and are aggressive and will attack any person they see normally with punches or blunt objects. I think I should put a warning here. It starts getting violent, so leave. That ain't right. I should have rephrased that. Oh well, the people are already gone by now. The females of Shadow 2, the females of the type with phantom black skin and glowing white gooby eyes, they are master at living in the dark. They have large awareness of their surroundings and are aggressive and will attack any person they see with slaps or staring them down. Look into those eyes and tell me that's not intimidating. I can say that's not intimidating because they're looking up right now for some reason. Well, that's just your bad drawing abilities. Yeah, that's on me. Type 3, the children of this type. With phantom black skin and glowing white goopy eyes, they are masters at living in the dark. They have small awareness of their surroundings and are aggressive and will attack any person they see, swarming them and beating them with kicks. Here's where it gets a lot more violent. I don't know if you really... Workouts are a bit harder to kill than a normal human. They do not contract disease, starve, die of thirst, nor do they have any bones. They are contained on floor -57 in a large 9-meter-tall concrete gym themed labyrinth with 5x3-meter rooms. The resident they're tested and monitored on floor -56. These creatures are made in one way. Either a workout 3 that will grow up in 20 years, turning into a workout 1, or workout 4 that turns into a workout 2. Type workout 1, the adult males of this type. They are strong and can easily break a person's bones with one hand. They are very aggressive and will attack any person they see, sometimes breaking through walls to get to someone. They attack with kicks and punches of many varieties. They also attack with either crushing the person's head or tearing them in half. If you're saying why are you saying this, I warned you. I warned you twice. And I'm warning you a third time. Leave. By the way, I did make this without really the thought that I would be putting it on a video. Anyway, the adult females of this type, I didn't put a tag there. They're stronger than the adult males and can very easily break enamel. With one hand, they are very aggressive and will attack any person they see, sometimes breaking through walls to get someone. They attack with punches, getting many varieties. They also attack with the aggression of person or tearing them in half. There's no way I'm allowed to say this. The child males of this type, they are somewhat strong and can break a person's bones with one hand. They are very aggressive and will attack any person they see, sometimes breaking through the walls to get to someone. They attack with punches. Variety, but also... you can read that. You can read that, right? The child females of this type. They are strong and easily break a person's bones with one hand. They are very aggressive and will attack any person they see, sometimes breaking through walls to get to someone. They attack with punches, varieties, but also attack by... You can read that. I don't need to say that. You have eyes, you can read, I think. Type. Squid. Squid can be killed as easily as a normal human, but does not contract a disease, nor do they have any bones other than their teeth. They are contained on the floor in a 5x3-meter room. They are tested and monitored on floor -56. This creature was made when a squid was exploded into the mon chemical and transformed. Cannot find a way to repeat this. With leather-like skin, bright green eyes, and 6 tentacles, this creature will crawl along the walls and ceiling on 2 tentacles on the ground. They are very aggressive against people and will attack with beatings and bites. You see that? Type Easter Bunny. Granted, I made for fun, and now it's this. These money can be killed as easily as a normal human. Wait, I just realized how they know that. That's plot hole. It does not contract diseases, starve, die of thirst, or be crushed, nor do they have any bones other than their teeth. They are contained on floor -57 in a 5x3 room. They are tested and monitored on floor -56. This creature was made when a woman who loved bunnies was exposed to the chemical and transformed. MIRA cannot find a way to repeat this. with fur-covered leather-like skin, black droopy eyes, and light blue pupils. Oh yeah, I did change that. They used to be light blue, magenta, and white. She's quite kind and friendly. Unless a person poses a threat, then she will get very violent and attack the person with punches, kicks, bites, and scratches before returning to her docile state. I just realized that's the kicks, bites, and scratches are a lot closer to a normal bunny than I expected. Anyway, type happy man. Why? Yeah. Happy man can be killed as easily as a normal human, but does not contract disease, nor do they have any bones. They are contained but restricted. They are not contained but restricted to floor -56. This creature was randomly found wandering around floor 56 with no way of how they got there. With leather-like skin, black eyes, and a large black smile, they are always happy, very kind to everything around them. Very smart and helpful, normally hanging out with the dog. That name sounds very rude, but that was the title I gave it when I made a first sketch long ago, so yeah, I'm sticking with it. I'm sorry, I just have to. The one couldn't be killed as easily as I'm not body shaming. It was MIRA, not me. Man, I really should change that name a bit late now. Man, this seems actually very insensitive now that I look through it. Anyway, lung and drug disease, blah blah blah. They are contained on floor -57 in a 5 by 3 meter room. They are tested and monitored on floor -56. This creature was made when a gluttonous worker was exposed to a chemical and transformed. Just putting it there. I am aware that we can also be genetic and junk. There's a million reasons that is not food that this can be, but for the sake of this is the reason. I am not body shaming anyone. I just want to put that out there. Do not body shame people, please. And if you do, it is not my fault. That is your choice. Anyway, they're like skin, black droopy eyes, and large black mouth. They love just sitting and eating food. Their legs barely work anymore after not using for so long. Pesky atrophy. It is only aggressive if a person goes near them without food to offer. They will weakly attack with light slaps like an angry toddler. I don't know what I was thinking with this person. Anyway, the dog. Yes, it's whited out because even I thought that was too much. Yeah, there is writing there. No. The dog cannot be killed as far as Mira is aware. It does not contract diseases, starve, die if thirst, or be crushed, nor do they have any bones other than their teeth. They are contained on floor -59 in a 15 by 10 meter concrete and metal room. They are tested on and monitored on floor -58. This creature was made when a pack of 3 dogs was exposed to the chemical at the same time and transformed. Mirror does not want to repeat this. With strong, thick skin that can only be destroyed by heavy bombing, black drippy eyes that seem to be solid, big ears and large toothed mouth. The dog is highly aggressive against anything. Oh, what's in my throat? Oh god. Alright, I'm better. Other than the happy man, the dog will attack in a way so unearthly, violent, and horrendous, and there are rarely any survivors and people who see the attack or aftermath, words that I will not say. Just know, if this thing attacks you, you would rather hope to be dead. I'm gonna be honest here. That's basically what if that's what I'm putting down. Picking it up. Wait. That's it. That's it. Finally, I'm done. Good day. Goodbye. I'm leaving.